Hi, this video is to show the workflow condition or operator exists. We added this in 2015. It's a small condition where you can search for duplicate records or records that are have the same value in a certain field with the one you're saving. Okay, so if you are saving contacts, for example, and you want to detect if there's another contact with the same email or something similar to that with the same name or with the same telephone, this is exactly what you need. This function is this condition operator is exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so let's see how that works. I have here open two tabs in my development install. This is the workflow list. Okay, there's a bunch of workflows here. And here I have my contacts list. Okay, I'm going to select this first Lena. She has and I'm going to try to detect the Lena Yahoo email.com. Okay, notice that let's first have a look here. If we can find if there are any duplicates right now. There shouldn't be. Lena Yahoo.com, and we're going to search that in the emails. Okay, there's only one. That's fine. That's perfect. And I want to detect that if it happens, I'm going to kind of update the description field, for example, because yeah, for anything, I'm just gonna do an update. I'll go back to that now. Notice that this workflow will detect that there's another record in the system with the same email, and I'll be able to do some tasks. I won't be able to stop the saving nor the modification. That would be a task for the validator. Okay, the validation. You would see if there's another record on the save event, and inform the user that they can't save because the email already exists. The workflow is not for that. The workflow is just to detect the fact that the record is being created duplicate. So you can mark it, or you can send an email to somebody to check it, or you can do any kind of task, that you can do in the workflow system. Let's have a look, see how this would be. Okay, I'm going to create a new workflow. Make this a little bigger. Contacts, create. I'm going to put here duplicate email. Could put any text. It's going to launch every time the record, any contact is saved. And this is where the magic happens on the new condition. Okay, I'm going to select my email. And here in the list, we have, make that bigger. See if we can see that list really nice and big. Okay, we have is. Okay, the email is exactly this one. The email contains this, does not contain, starts with, ends with, has changed, is empty, is not empty, and exists. Okay, I'm talking about that exists operator. Okay, this is the one I want to check. And basically, the idea is, okay, this email field exists, and it has to be the check. I want the check to be on the email field. Okay, it's kind of redundant. You could have enough with the first email, but okay, the thing is you have to say, okay, I want to check this email field. Okay, if it exists, if there exists any other record in the module, in this case the contacts module, that has the same value as this one, the condition will be true. Okay, so this is all I need to do here. I already have that will launch the workflow on the duplicate email, and I'm going to add a task. Like I said before, we could add any task from the set of things we can do here. I mean, you could create something, duplicate, update, or whatever. I'm going to just do an update fields just so we can see that it's actually working. Okay, we don't need to evaluate conditions. There aren't any. And we're going to add a field here that I'm going to update. I was going to look for updating the description field. And we're going to add here this contact has a duplicate email. Okay, just anything. Would probably make more logic to set a checkbox so that it could be marked and filtered easily and the like. Okay, But the for the radio for the thing, the important thing here is that we detect that this condition actually is launching. Okay, this is all I need. So I'm going to go over here to my contacts module again, and we're going to duplicate this one, and this should get its description updated. Okay, I'm going to put a 2 here and a 2 just to make the difference from the first one. I'm going to leave everything the same. The important field here that's going to launch the workflow is the email. And this text that we have in the description should get overwritten. Okay, let's save that, see what happens. Okay, perfect. Okay, this contact has a duplicate email. Okay, so the workflow, that exist operator, was able to search in the whole set of contacts and find that there's already another contact with that same email and effectively launch the tasks. Okay, so that's a nice operator which could come in handy. And if I search this now, perfect, we have 2 and everything is exactly what we expected. Okay, so as you can see, the exist operator is rather simple. It doesn't really require much configuration. It just works basically, and it could come in handy. Well, hope that helps for